Hey, what's going on today, y'all? Kind of going into a little bit more in depth on what I was kind of talking about yesterday. I got an email asking me to kind of go into detail on the Tim Tebow conspiracy. So I'll kind of run through it real fast. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. The Tim Tebow, my conspiracy, starts off with this. Right here. The all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. Some people might not believe in it. Some people might say, oh, that's crazy. That doesn't exist. Basically put, the NFL is controlled. All of television is controlled by the Illuminati. Steve Bornstein, CEO of the NFL Network, president of ESPN. He is a well-known Illuminatus. CBS president, Illuminati. The media controls everything. And my belief is Tim Tebow's Christianity belief got too big for them where they couldn't control it. And they fabricated lies in the media. And we as sports fans, we believe half the crap they sports analysts tell us on TV. Merrill Hodge and Trent Dilfer speak, we all listen. And we all think, oh, Tim Tebow's not this, Tim Tebow's not that. And so it comes across as if the dude doesn't know how to throw this and that, and he gets blackballed out of the Jets. Okay, well, let's just kind of look at the big picture on everything first before we just assume, quote unquote, he can't throw. Let's go back to his Florida days. Besides winning 2 national championships and a Heisman Trophy, media never talks about this, that he is the all-time leader in career passing efficiency with 170. Career in the SEC. Completion percentage, 67.1. That's also an SEC all-time mark. Pretty good for someone who can't throw. Okay, but people say that's just the SEC. NCAA record books. He's second in career passing efficiency. Third in career passing attempts. All time. He threw for 9,286 yards, 88 TDs in 4 years. 4 years. That doesn't sound like someone who third in passing percentage, yards per attempt at 9.33 in the NCAA, and second in career passing efficiency. That doesn't sound like someone who cannot throw the ball. But yet, ESPN, Fox, CBS, all of a sudden wants to say he has trouble reading a defense. He has trouble accuracy. Accuracy's there, you know. Also, coming into the NFL draft. WalterCamp.com, who scouts stuff, ranked him third ranked quarterback coming into the draft, easily first round pick. Scouts Inc. ranked 2 quarterbacks out of that league, out of that draft class that would be franchise quarterbacks. Those 2 quarterbacks, Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow. Franchise quarterbacks. This is all before the NFL draft. Okay. Now, for someone who can't throw, these websites, these publications get paid big money to publish this stuff. Both magazines had Tim Tebow ranked high, first round pick. Now the kicker comes. Going into the NFL draft, all rookies have to sign an endorsement contract with the NFL, basically stating all their endorsements the NFL gets a percentage of. Here's the kicker. Unless the endorsements go to charity. The percentage of Tim Tebow's endorsements didn't go to the NFL. All of them went to charity. He put that in his contract. What does that show the NFL? They're not going to make any money off of Tim Tebow. None. They make jersey sales, but all his endorsements and stuff, they all went to his charities. Now, speaking of charities, it never gets brought up. The dude has opened 12 hospitals across the world. Year of 2012 alone, he raised over $100 million for charities across the world. Doesn't get brought up. You never hear it. So it's just crazy. So, here is the other big kicker. It's his little Tebowing thing. He trademarked it. He did sign a contract with Nike. Nike and the NFL wanted to make money off the Tebowing thing. He refused. He said, if any money's made off of it, it goes to charity. Didn't make the NFL and Nike too happy because Tebowing became really, really popular. This guy was beyond their control. They weren't making any money off of it, and Christianity isn't what the Illuminati wants. People can say, oh, he doesn't know how to throw this and that, but there's a bigger picture that people don't see. Now, let's go forward real fast to his Denver Broncos days. He is the very first quarterback ever to win a playoff game the following year, not even start one game, and it wasn't because of injury. Makes no sense. The dude won. After his first 6 games last year with the Broncos, he had the 7th highest quarterback rating. 7th highest. Then all of a sudden, Denver changed their offense up. They were running the pistol offense. The same offense the Washington Redskins ran this year. Washington just took what Denver did and copied it. But after the 7th game, John Fox decides we're going to have a single wide receiver set. No tight ends. You're setting the dude up to fail. No matter what, you are setting him up to fail. It wasn't fair, and it was a complete setup. John Elway, a quote-unquote Freemason, and I'll get into that in a few minutes, didn't want Tebow to succeed. They were hoping he'd fail. They tried to set him up to fail. The dude kept winning. Another comparison for you. Tim Tebow in his rookie year, not last year's rookie year, had a 50% completion rate. 3 interceptions, 8 yards per attempt. Quarterback rating of 82.1. Not bad. John Elway's rookie year, 47.5 completion rate, 14 interceptions, 6.4 yards per attempt, and a quarterback rating of 54.9. Tim Tebow outdid him as a rookie. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Tim Tebow is going to be better than John Elway. Fact is, stats don't lie that the dude wasn't given a fair shot, but he was until he didn't want to play ball with the NFL. That was it. Had nothing to do with anything else. NFL wasn't making no money off of him, and this dude would have been more popular than anything. So what does John Elway do? He calls his buddy, another Illuminatus, Woody Johnson. October 2nd of this year, Woody Johnson, John Elway, look it up on the internet, sharing an endorsement dinner table, sitting right next to each other with an endorsement of Mitt Romney. During the season, they're there. So, sitting right next to each other. Both of them are, John Elway's a known Freemason. Woody Johnson's a known Illuminatus. It was all set up in the NFL. Woody took him and said, he's not going to play. We got to stop this train. That's all it boiled down to. It was money, and they couldn't win when it came to money. They couldn't. That's all they were about is money. And when Christianity is rolling, and this is a $1 million thing Tim Tebow had going, they had to stop it. That's why I refuse to believe the thing that they said, oh, he can't pass. Stats are not there. If y'all want to keep believing what Trent Dilfer and Steve Young and Bill Cowher, Boomer Esiason are throwing down y'all's throat, they get paid, but they're also told what to say. They are puppets, and people always listen to them. But the facts are there. He won, and he's not been given an equal opportunity because he doesn't make anybody money. And it's sad to say, if he does get in the NFL next year, it's going to be in the worst possible situation you could do it. I know I said I don't think he was going to Jacksonville yesterday. He might go there, and it's all set up for him to just bomb, and he'll be out of the NFL in 2 years. Guarantee. Guarantee. They don't want him. They don't want a part of him. And it's just the biggest conspiracy to drive someone out I've ever seen. All right, I'm out. Any questions? Bye.